something about back pain. Back pain is one of the most common problems of people, and what most people do wrong is that when you have a back pain, they stay in bed, they take a paracetamol or ibuprofen and they don't move.
Yeah, best for back pain is moving,
yes,
motion.
But again, we always say this, we're talking about minor injuries, just a stiff back problems because
tensions
you have...
on the back, but we also can talk about intervertebral disc hernia, hernia of the disc, no? So, but again, we always check with physios and with doctors the type of exercise most convenient.
Yes. So if it is just a minor problem, you have a tension in the back, you have back pain because of stiffness, move, and then you can try this kind of massage that we will show you now. Of course, if you are watching and you're one of our students, then for back pain, just massage in the level 2. We have a lot of positions for the back pain and when you lay in your stomach. And also, of course, the Watpo massage we also have very good for back pain.
Yeah, actually, all them, any part of the body that we massage will help for back pain. But today I want to show something that everybody can do, easy to be done, and in 5 minutes, and will provide of a very huge difference between before and after the massage.
Yes.
In 5 minutes.
Just be always aware of contraindications. So
always.
Just check if you don't know what it is. Just please check first on our website.
And then this massage is for people without any hernia and people who have tensions in the back because sitting too much, for example, or because stress. Stress. Lack of motion and stress is.
Or sleeping wrongly. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you have been sleeping wrong.
But the two most important causes to have back pain is these two, no? Stress and then lack of motion. Perfect. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
So lean on my belly?
Yeah, please lean on your chest and then look. I show you very easy here what to do. Just in these 5 minutes that you can do that at home, you can do that before bed, you can do that in the middle of the afternoon, anytime you can do these 5 minutes, very easy to be done, and only one thing, we don't press bones, so we will avoid to press on the area of the sacrum, we will avoid to press on the hips, and then we will always, of course, avoid to press on the spine. So how to start here? We can start being like this, you can be crossing your costume with your legs, or you can use this technique most used in a royal Nuat Thai that we are into half knee outside the costume. So let's be here, and now you get this palm press butterfly, and we want to start in here on the low back, and we want to press with a space for the vertebra, so we don't press vertebra, so we want to stretch this connective tissue in this form of aponeurosis on those muscles called latissimus dorsi and trapezius, so we can press all the way in this palm press butterfly, going until the top of the scapula, and then in here after we go down. So this pressure is a very good thing to stretch, to warm up, and to improve this tissue condition. So when we are in here on this level of above the ilium, I want to do now one thing. I want to use first my thumbs, the ball of my thumbs, to do certain pressure, medium to soft pressure in the top of sacrum, and then I will do circles many times, following the sacrum in the top until above the coccyx, and then up. So you can do that many times using fingers to support, and the ball of the thumb give pressure in the top of the sacrum, and under the pressure we will do circles just to relax the ending of the spine, this area where we found many ligaments to be relaxed with this thumb kneading. So the next coming we can do here is to go with the ball of the thumb again on just on the level of L5. So we want to go to the level above the sacrum, and we want to do some pressure, 3 pressure here, one beside the vertebra L5, the second will be a little bit out, 1 thumb length out, and the third 1 thumb length out. And this pressure I want to do here is pressure that I will do just above the bone ilium, the bone hip, and I want to press and stretch forward in the form of motorbike acupressure. And this is clearly to stretch the aponeurosis tissue of this muscle latissimus dorsi that attach on the top of the ilium. So we want to press and then do a kind of stretching up. So we start here beside this L5, then we press down and then we stretch up towards the low back. Then I go one thumb length out a little bit above the ilion, above the hip, I press down and I stretch up. Then I go a little bit more out, I press down and stretching up. Back to 2, down and up, and then 1 in this level of L5, down and up. So from this level of L5 I can do now jumping to L3, this center of the lumbar, and I want to just give pressure down now. I want to use the tip of finger, the ball of the thumb, sorry, to give pressure just beside vertebra. So I want to go from the middle of the spine, from the level of L3, and I want to jump with pressure, 5 seconds, all the way beside vertebra, giving pressure in this area of connective tissue, in this form of aponeurosis, to stretch, because there is where we found those tensions that can cause those problems on intervertebral disc. So we want to release tension in this area of the vertebra and on this area of intervertebral disc. We want to release the pressure on intervertebral disc. So we go all the way up until thoracic 1, and then you see when I press with my thumb, my fingers support always 10%. So the pressure with the thumb is 90%, and the pressure, and the support of the fingers is 10%. And this is the meridian involved on problems on the fascia on this area of the back. So you see, this acupressure I did to Nicole up and down 1 time, you can do 3 to 5 times. And again, you can do that to healthy people. So to resume the 3 areas that for me are important to massage when people show to have problems on the low back or on the upper back. First is the sacrum. So here we did circling and kneading the top of sacrum up and down. Avoid to press on the coxil. So we press from L5 to above coxil, this area of the sacrum. And then after many times here, we can go to above the ilion, and starting nearby the spine, we just want to do this thumb press motobite to impact on this aponeurosis of latissimus dorsi, attaching the muscle on the bone of the ilion. And then after this stretching motobite, we can just press all the way up, following the vertebra with 5-second acupressure with the ball of the thumb, using fingers to support. So this is a very good thing to relax tensions in this area of the back. Of course, after the acupressure, we can repeat again the palm press butterfly that we did in the beginning to warm up. So this time, after 3 to 5 times this pressure, we can do. And again, we need to repeat that 1,000 times if necessary. The pressure is soft. The pressure is soft, and the pressure can be medium or again can be hard, but again, the pressure first time, when we use acupressure into a human being, we do soft, and from there we learn empirically to improve or not the pressure. And then you go down. Perfect. Wow. Small. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes makes a big difference. Big.
Oh, it's nice.
Huge.
Well, you can read 1,000 times with me.
Maybe next video you
nice.
do to me.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's very,
Yes.
very nice.
And easy,
Yeah, and easy.
You don't need to go to the university to learn that, you know?
Yeah, it's really makes a big difference. We talk about back pain, but even though if you have a stiff back,
stiff neck.
I just realized I didn't have a back pain before we started this video. But when I lay down, I realized that I had a lot of tension in my back. Yeah. So then I feel also really good. So just try also when you don't have back pain. Just try it 1 time and just see how you feel. It's really nice, as long as you never press on the spine.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel blood circulation streaming. I can go.
Tell you, 5-10 minutes massage makes a difference.
Yes. So if you don't have 1 hour, just a couple of minutes a day is already very good.
Every day.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.
Take care, and hope you don't have back pain anymore. And see you in the next video. Sawadee ka.